today. I'm Wayne Smith. I'm the mayor of Texarkana, Arkansas, and I come today to speak to the citizens of Texarkana, Arkansas and the citizens of Texarkana, Texas and the surrounding area. If it appears that I am reading my notes today, that is correct, because I do want to make sure that my thoughts are presented in a way that it is useful to the listeners. And once again, I come speaking concerning the water issue that faces both Texarkana, Arkansas and Texarkana, Texas. And so I come before you today to address propaganda that Larry Sullivan, Texarkana, Texas, Riverbend conglomerate has recently put out. I ordinarily would not respond to information Texarkana, Texas puts out to its citizens. However, when that information is inaccurate and may persuade individuals to support an agenda which it will have a negative impact on Texarkana, Arkansas citizens, I must and will respond each and every time. The buzzword now appears to be regional water plan. The propaganda machine would have one believe building a water treatment plant at Tex America property to treat water from Lake Wright Patman will create a regional plant which can supply adequate water for this region. This propaganda machine neglects to include Texarkana, Arkansas in this regional water plan. They do, however, plan to use water from Lake Millwood to ensure ample water is available for their cronies. During a recent meeting of one participant groups of this propaganda machine, the statement was made, it does not make any difference what Texarkana, Arkansas wants. The water treatment plant will be built at Tex America, and Texarkana, Arkansas will become a customer of Texarkana, Texas, whether they like it or not. They just need to get used to it. Well, I don't like it, and I believe that the citizens of Texarkana, Arkansas do not want Larry Sullivan or any of his cronies setting the price we pay for our water. We have been our customer for our own water system for many years, and I am not ready to be at the mercy of individuals currently in control of Texarkana, Texas. Larry Sullivan's propaganda machine initially denied there was a contract to transfer water rights to Elliott and Caney Lakes at Tex America property to Texarkana, and a contract for Texarkana or Tex America to purchase water from Texarkana, Texas. Once they became aware I had a copy of their proposed good old boy deal and I had provided it to the media, they had no other choice but to admit it. After a few days, Larry Sullivan and his henchmen developed a plan to spin the facts to ensure citizens on both sides of the state line were not aware of the actual facts in their plan. I want to take a few moments to unwind their spin and let the citizens of Texarkana, Arkansas know what is really going on and how we could lose our ability to control our water rates if Texarkana, Texas has their way. I hope citizens from Texarkana, Texas and the surrounding area listen, because Larry Sullivan and his inner secretive group do not have the citizens' best interest at heart. The spin, the water treatment plant needs to be built at Tex America to provide adequate water to Red River Army Depot is an inaccurate statement. There is a water line available right now which can be utilized to provide 5 million gallons a day to Red River Army Depot. The cost to tap into that water main is $300,000. The cost to build a water treatment plant at Tex America versus New Boston Roadside is an extra $30 million. I would much rather spend $300,000 than an extra $30 million. Now we hear Texarkana, Texas is considering purchasing the water infrastructure at D&Z plus the system at Tex America. Why would anyone want to acquire water systems which will require extensive repair and maintenance? I wonder when someone will begin to question why Texarkana, Texas or Larry Sullivan has a need or desire to acquire every outdated water system in the area. Perhaps they want the exclusive control of everything, and once that happens, they set the water rates, not our elected officials who are accountable to the citizens. With the acquisition of D&Z water system, I think Texarkana, Texas elected officials and its citizens would want to know if D&Z will be getting the same sweetheart deal offered to Tex America. What I'm referring to is a franchise fee which will be paid to Tex America for the privilege of acquiring Tex America's outdated water system. Texarkana, Texas will sell water to Tex America at cost and then pay Tex America a franchise fee for each 1,000 gallons they sell. That works out to Texarkana, Texas selling water below cost while individual citizens are footing the bill. Plus, they are already paying an extra 4.5 cents per 1,000 gallons, which is being paid to Riverbend, just so Texarkana, Texas can belong to it. That is the reason Texarkana, Arkansas has absolutely no desire to belong to Riverbend. Why should Texarkana, Arkansas residents and businesses pay 4.5 cents per 1,000 gallons of water used to an organization which is intent on holding Texarkana, Arkansas water users hostage when it comes to water rates? Texarkana, Arkansas cannot have any input or influence in what Riverbend does, except we can ensure water from Lake Millwood does not enter into this regional water system which Texarkana, Arkansas has been left out of. I hope their grand plan can work without Lake Millwood water. I am putting Larry Sullivan and his group of power-hungry cronies on notice. You cannot just assume Texarkana, Arkansas would give up its water rights just because you will it. We will do everything in our power to prevent you from pillaging Texarkana, Arkansas. We will expose your underhanded techniques and backroom deals. Larry Sullivan recently stated the simplest way to connect and provide water to Red River Army Depot is buying D&Z water pipes, thereby routing water to the depot. That availability is already in place. Does Larry Sullivan believe we cannot remember Texarkana, Texas recently lowering its selling price of water to D&Z so they would allow Red River Army Depot to connect to the infrastructure he now wants Texarkana, Texas to purchase? Every closed-door agreement made costs TWU money, which eventually raises the cost of water, which leads to the Texarkana, Arkansas being impacted. Our water rates are based on the cost to treat and provide water, which includes all overhead costs. I am fully supportive of taking measures to ensure we save jobs at Red River Army Depot, but I believe we need a dialogue with all parties which may have to make sacrifices. Texarkana, Arkansas must have a seat at the table, and I will insist not only have the seat, but be allowed to provide alternative solutions. Larry Sullivan, Texarkana, Texas, and those other groups do not have a monopoly on viable solutions. If they are expecting a yes, whatever you want partner, then I am not that person. The recent article concerning paying for a new treatment plant by brokering a deal with Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex will once again contain the lie Larry Sullivan, Riverbend, and Texamerica wants Texarkana area residents to accept. The plan to build a plant at the New Boston Road site does not recommend refurbishing the current plant. The study conducted and paid for by Texarkana, Arkansas and Texarkana, Texas recommends building a new site at the New Boston Road site, which is a new state-of-the-art treatment plant. I guess it sounds better for their spin machine when they state Riverbend Resource Districts has concluded building a plant is better than refurbishing the old one. Texarkana, Arkansas has never considered refurbishing the current plant at New Boston Road site. We are of the opinion spending $25 million for a new plant at New Boston Road site is much better than spending $60 million for a plant at Texamerica site. Larry Sullivan is correct when he states water is a commodity, and he would like to sell it. But it's not his water to sell. There is only an excess of water in Bowie County if the Regional Water District has Lake Millwood water to supplement providing treatable water to the area. The only problem with that is Larry Sullivan does not have access to Lake Millwood water and will not have access to it as long as I'm the mayor. Texarkana, Arkansas is willing to participate in a regional water system, but we are unwilling to give up our right to have input into the costs necessary to ensure we provide water at a reasonable price to Texarkana, Arkansas residents. Having Riverbend or Larry Sullivan involved in managing a treatment plant does not provide that assurance. Keeping TWU as a co-owned and co-managed entity is paramount to that goal. That is one area we will not compromise. The newspaper article readily admits there is no deal currently in the works with Dallas to pay for a new treatment plant. They are proceeding forward to mandating the new water treatment plant be built at Texamerica area. When the public has been snookered into accepting this concept and a contract with Dallas does not materialize, guess who will be stuck with that $60 million to build that plant? The citizens of Texarkana, Texas and surrounding community are going to be left holding the bag. I am unwilling to commit Texarkana, Arkansas residents to that additional $30 to $40 million debt. There are alternative avenues to solve their desire to have non-potable water delivered to Red River Army Depot. All we are asking is allow others to have input when you are placing our water rates in jeopardy. The newspaper article indicates a potential contract with Dallas Metroplex could provide additional funds which could be distributed to member cities of Riverbend. Riverbend only allows Texas cities to be member cities, so you know where that leaves Texarkana, Arkansas. We're out in the cold. Even though Lake Millwood water will be required to provide adequate potable water to area residents. I will close by once again stating to Texarkana, Texas, Riverbend, Texarkana, America, or Tex America. Texarkana, Arkansas is willing to discuss a regional water system or a plan. We are willing to negotiate. We're willing to even compromise. We are not willing to relinquish our right to have control of determining the water rates for our citizens. Any discussion must begin with the understanding TWU will remain intact as it's always been in all administrative changes implemented by Larry Sullivan effecting the operational procedures be returned to its original status. I also want to put all on notice Texarkana, Arkansas is cognizant we have adequate water from Lake Millwood to provide water at a reasonable price, and we are prepared to move forward with our plan to protect Lake Millwood water for Texarkana, Arkansas and Miller County residents if need be. It is not the best solution, but Texarkana, Texas, Riverbend, and Tex America controls which path we elect to go down. I'm ready to talk now. It's up to Texarkana, Texas if they're willing to talk with us and not to us. Thank you, and God bless each one of you.